It's an important effort that my family has been involved in for years, and I'll explain. My father, Gene Mullin, was an assembly member in this building for 6 years. Prior to that, though, he was a 35-year government teacher, a civics teacher, and his goal was to get his students engaged in local government to essentially bring to them the knowledge that you can impact the decisions made by your local government officials. And when he got elected to the assembly, he championed this lowering the voting age to try to capture seniors in high school while they were still taking their civics classes, to teach to them the importance of habitual voting and not just focusing on presidential campaigns, but campaigns at all levels, in particular, local government.
Hi, my name is Parker Quick, and I'm an eighth grader at Campbell Middle School. I'm 13. In 1970, when my grandpa was 18, he was part of the movement in response to the Vietnam War, fought to lower the voting age from 21 to 18. Now, 47 years later, I am here with him to lower the voting age from 18 to 17. We trust 16 and 17-year-olds to drive cars. We should trust them to vote as well. 17 is the perfect age to vote because as junior students are learning about civics and can put into practice of what should become lifelong habits.
The world needs to hear the voices of the youth, because not to brag or anything, but we are the future. Because 10 years from now, people who are in high school right now will be sitting in an office in Sacramento, grateful that you stood for ACA 10, grateful that you opened the gate to a world where democracy does not exclude and where even teenagers like us can make a difference.
There are so many stereotypes about people my age, yet a lack of understanding and appreciation for the value of young people. Indeed, we are even excluded from our country's democracy, yet many of us drive, work, volunteer, and pay taxes. As members of democracy, of our society, we should have a say in the laws governing it. That is what freedom means.
The key is we need to get young people engaged. If they become habitual voters, they may become candidates for office someday, and I bet we have a few future candidates for office standing behind us. So I am proud to stand with my colleague Evan Lowe and the Majority Leader, Mr. Calderon, and I do want to emphasize that this ought to be a bipartisan effort. This is about civic engagement, bringing our voter registration and our voter participation numbers up to the national average and hopefully exceed it. But it rests with these young people who are inspired enough to come to the Capitol and be with us today.